Yeah, we had a very good head of the Charles, which is the high point of the fall. And as good as that was, it was followed the next week in a very narrow win over Yale. And had things been slightly different, we would have lost. It was probably about a second's difference over 3 miles. So as happy as we were with the overall level of performance, we also understand that it's a standard that has to be maintained, and that we have to feel like we're improving on a regular basis. We're coming off a very strong campaign from last year. It was one of our best in the more than 20 years that I've been here. And it's a particular challenge to follow a strong year with another good year, because the expectations are higher. But the core group are juniors and seniors mostly this year. And today, and it's nearly April, they've done a very good job of maintaining a high level of training. We have, amongst experienced people, we have Andrew Campbell, who is a ranked world rower on the senior level. As a senior, we have Austin Meyerback, who was trained for the Olympics last year and was second at the Olympic trials and fourth at the U23 Worlds. He's one of the few Americans to medal or to make the finals in a sweep and sculling event overseas. We face Delaware in our opener, and then we have our Ivy opener the following weekend in Philadelphia versus Cornell in Penn. So the dates are separate because the non-Ivy and Ivy opponents have a different feel, and it's all as competitive. For instance, we face Georgetown the day after Penn Cornell. But the Ivy regattas are special because it's the Ivy League, because of the colors, the rivalry. The people from 40, 50, and 60 years ago who remember their race against Cornell or Penn or Dartmouth or Princeton or Yale, and recount their race and the regatta to you like it was yesterday. So there's an awful lot of passion in all of the racing, because there are very few races really compared to the amount of training we do. Senior class, and how far they've come in their 4 and 5 years. Some of them have taken time away to try out for Canadian and U.S. national teams. But as a group, they've worked very well together, and they've maintained this balance of competing with each other for spots while maintaining friendships and a sense of camaraderie. So my hat is off to the senior class, and I feel like they've made my job easier, but not so much easier, but enjoyable, because they've taken on the challenges with the sort of attitude that you would hope, the sort of attitude and the sort of sense of team that you want college sports to represent. And so it's been an awful lot of fun these past 4 years, and they've come very far themselves, and they brought an awful lot of people with them in the process around them. So I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and I feel very lucky. And indications are that we could have a strong season, but you don't know till you know. So we'll see. We're getting started soon.